Hello everyone, this is Sensei Starman welcoming you back to Let's Play Baldur's Gate 3. Well, you haven't missed much. I just burned through all of my healing word to get the party back up to somewhat better condition. But you recall last time we rescued the wizard Gale, found what appeared to be an entrance into the ruins, and came back to the blighted village to finish exploring the basement of the healer shop, which it turns out the healer was an exiled wizard of Thay, which if you haven't seen the Dungeons and Dragons movies or know anything about Forgotten Realms, they are very, very bad people. As evidenced by the fact that there's this magic mirror that has been lippy about us being a ally of their master, and we've been trying to bluff our way through without much success, but I think third time's going to be the charm.
You are not my master. If you are his ally, step forward and declare it.
Yep, totally an ally.
Only a true ally of Ilintoth may pass. What think you of the Zolkir known as Zastan?
And I love how, my fighter made this history check earlier when that's not a skill for her, and yet me, who history is something I have an expertise in, does not. But foul wretched creature.
You are no Zolkir, but are you wise? Tell me, why might one use balsam ointment?
And yeah, the one guess before didn't work. I don't think the rash is so. Let's go with learned. Admitting, yeah, I read stuff.
Acceptable. Finally. If you could see anything in me, what would it be?
Ones I love, whatever spell would be of the word in his head. Let's go with Bard option. Nothing good comes of ambition. Stories like this, I would see you freed.
No. This is my purpose. I know nothing else, but you cared to ask. No others ever did. Thank you. Be welcome.
Hey, compassion wins out.
A well-guarded laboratory. What were they hiding down here?
Let's see, research notes to start. Raised dead, failed, gone too long by decomposed. Reanimation, failed, came back as ghoul, had to kill again. Speak with dead, failed, answers unhelpful. Clone, failed, needs living tissue. Reanimation plus clone, failed, had to kill both ghouls. Resurrection, failed. Why? Magical curse. True resurrection, I've reached the limit of my skills and resources. The book offers help. Dare I accept? Let's see, this book is filled with pages of observations, tracking travelers and people in the village. You turn to the final pages. Let's see, merchant arrives in Moonhaven, departs next day. Stranger, name unknown, passes through, not Fayan. Three-man black armor pass, not Fayan. Hackett journeyman passes through, not Fayan. Raid, black armored soldiers, some damage, not Fayan but dangerous. The book's key gem has gone missing. Familiar order to watch my apprentice. Singe passes through, doesn't stop. Familiar reports. Apprentice appearance will observe. Same soldiers as before. Townsfolk taken. Smoke on horizon. Raid. You turn through page after page filled with strange alchemical sketches and formulae. Some are written plainly, some in runes and scripts you barely recognize. There are guides to transmuting metals and recipes for weapons of war, but more than anything, this book is concerned with reanimating dead flesh. Ew. Well, scroll of Everfall, basilisk oil.
With haste.
Odd place for a padded chair. Still, I guess even undead wizards need a place to sit once in a while.
Stay vigilant. There are traps here.
Okay, good thing somebody spotted that. Bracers of Defense. Get a +2 on armor class as long as you are not wearing armor or carrying a shield. That could be very useful for a unarmored gent like myself. On Death and Resurrection. An excerpt from the ongoing metatext, Rebound, What I Is in Life, far too esoteric topic. Consider we already know the destruction of our material form is not the end. If anything, our souls are more free after death, transcending planar barriers in search of a resting place that befits our deeds, beliefs, and station in life. But even this assessment is subject to market forces, Lord Kellner weighing our souls against how thoroughly we've given them over to other gods, empowering them in turn. There is, of course, an alternate route, not the end of the path, but the chance to retread it. Clerics across the realms wield the power to return life to any soul deemed worthy or willing enough. It is strange, then, that these so frequently intersect with those deemed wealthy enough, for the components for such a spell are beyond the means of most mortals. I have interviewed those who've made such a return, and in truth found them to be the most dull and unimaginative souls I can possibly imagine what it is they were so eager to return to. If a true assessment of the journey is to be made, then there is no simple replacement for embarking upon it oneself. Perhaps one day this great volume of learning will make me worthy enough to walk that path and wealthy enough to return. Lots of desks and quills here. Nothing in the stack of books. Well, nothing there, but there is a rusty key. Looks like there's a ladder heading up somewhere. Oh, nothing interesting in the well-lit and obviously recently used desk. It tells us right now that chest is empty. Nothing here except the healer's log, it looks like. Let's see, patient, Samson, blacksmith, gout. Oh, we've seen this before.
The wizard was a useful find. Let's hope he's as powerful as he is verbose.
I've heard you can't get blood from a stone, but apparently you can get a wizard from one. Gale seems interesting.
A good wizard is hard to find. Let's make Gale feel welcome, as best we can.
And I wonder if they have anything to say about the rogue?
Well met.
Yeah, I guess we may only have the memory to remember one more recent companion. Okay, well, nothing else for it. We're going to have to try and find some way to disarm that trap. Alright, now, thankfully it is not a difficult check. In fact, we might be able to make it just on bonuses alone. Let's roll high. Just high enough.
This place is trapped. Step carefully. There's a trap.
Another one.
Trap.
You know, maybe I don't need the rogue to go tackle the tomb after all. We've got a book, The Necromancy of
The book
Fae.
is locked tight with no visible keyhole. Only an oval recess in the cover's mouth. You try to examine the book, but the longer you stare, the more those piercing amethyst eyes draw you in.
A cursed book. How obvious. Whoever opens it deserves the fate that befalls them.
Yeah, I'm inclined to
Curious.
agree.
Why don't you take a closer look? I'll observe from back here.
We surely shouldn't leave such a threat out, where anyone could stumble across it.
Yeah, I'm thinking destroying this would be the smart thing to do, but I'm not sure there's any safe way to do it. Well, what the heck?
You feel better the second the book is out of your hands. The voices return, louder, stronger, commanding you to stop. They have no hold on you. All you have to do is strike.
Right, so where did I drop the book? I did drop it, didn't I? Is there anything in any of the spider silk cocoons? Not as such. Yeah. Oh, and well, no, it is not too late.
Sharp as ever. Best foot forward.
Immune to force damage.
What am I to do?
And let's see, Sacred Flame. Target cannot be an inanimate entity. Well, that's unfortunate. Alright then.
Need to keep going.
Just get the rest of the party to stand over here.
Indolence breeds madness.
Blunt force trauma is needed. Immune to slashing damage.
The book is locked tight with no visible keyhole. You try to examine the...
Curious.
We surely
You feel better the second the book is out of your hands. The voices return, louder, stronger, commanding you to stop. They have no hold on you. All you have to do is strike.
Enough waiting. I crave blood.
Okay, so now got her handling it, but let's drop that again. Let's see, slashing doesn't work. I'm going to presume that there's no easy way to destroy this. And here's an interesting question. Have we passed the test on this yet? Destroy the ancient tome. Yeah, evil is described in every page of this book, but all evil has a weakness. There must be a way to destroy it. Or unlock the ancient tome. The owner of this tome mentioned a key gem. Could this be the secret to unlocking the necromancy of Fae? Yeah, well, think of it as keeping a hold of this for now, probably the best option. Until we can figure out some way to destroy this thing, because cutting it, hacking it, maybe throwing it into a volcano.
One true way.
Found and taken.
But I believe we've taken everything of value in this place. And just about everything not of value, apart from a few stray bottles. So I think we've got just enough time for this episode to explore westward a little bit. And the goblins still...
If you want to keep your insides on the inside, don't cause any trouble.
Yeah, the goblins, so far, not causing us any sort of grief, even though, well, we killed most of their leadership, but they don't know that.
Ain't fair.
I got turned around a bit trying to figure out which way is west.
A children's game. These young should have been sparring, not making merry.
Missing children. Maggie Terrans, Marcus Terrans, Mathan Deach, Rochelle Kirk.
A warning to the Sword Coast. People of the Sword Coast, look around you. What do you see? A collection of gods-fearing humans, elves, and dwarves, or infernal corruption of that divine image. Tieflings, wearing their devilish heritage for all to see, walk among us as if they didn't owe their existence and allegiance to the lords below. These hellish-touched people have infiltrated our cities, our organizations, even our families. They can claim to be good all they wish. Would you believe the tiger who looks at you with dripping fangs as if he said you were nothing but vegetables? No, we see their nature true and plain as day. But they are not the only evil infiltrating our world. All around I see drow, Druger, and other creatures of the Underdark strive for acceptance. But why should you accept them when their brothers raid our countryside and steal our children? Obviously, I'm not saying they should be cast out. Obviously, I'm not saying we should return these things to the Underdark and drive the tieflings back to the hells they come from. But be wary of these people, my friends. Be suspicious when you see them, and equally suspicious when you do not. Yeah, even in a fantasy realm, there is hate speech. Right, so there's the path to the keep. Let's see, nothing useful on the abandoned wagon.
Please, we just want Mayrina back.
Hello. Here's what appears to be a person in distress, and, you know, me, the bard, nonchalantly walking along at the back.
the love of all that is holy, I've never clapped eyes on your poor sister.
Oh, hey, Auntie Ethel.
Drop the act, hag. You was the last to see Mayrina.
Just let her go. Please.
Hag, you say?
You there? Please, I don't know what's come over these boys. I just want to go home.
The old woman's face creases with false concern. You realize she's lying about seeing this girl, Mayrina.
Stop this! We won't ask again!
Yeah, they seem awfully nervous. Laura, your weapon, she's just an old woman. And apparently I switched to Shadowheart in this, but you're lying. You have seen this girl.
Bollocks! You were supposed to rush to my defense, love. Fat lot of good you are. Some advice? You ever darken my door, you'd best have that head bowed and an apology at the ready. Bye-bye now.
Bloody hells. She just disappeared. Ain't seen nothing like that before.
She could shoot fireworks out of her backside for all I care. The hag has Rina.
Someone please tell me what's going on.
It's our sister, Mayrina. She's... well... she was in a bad way after her husband died.
Started saying weird things, like how she was gonna bring him back.
Next thing, she's gone looking for the hag. Of all the stupid things to do. And we haven't seen her since. And no good ever came from dealing with a hag.
None of this matters, all right? We need to get her back, and fast!
Yep, sorry, wish you could find her. You're on your own, have enough problems. Let me, I'll bring her home.
Are you joking? I ain't got a clue who you are. No way I'm leaving Rina to you.
But, Joel...
Not a chance. We're getting her back on our own. Now, come on.
Okay, well, these idiots are apparently determined to rescue their sister. And this idiot is determined to help them. So we're going to go ahead and stop here. I'm going to go sell my excess loot, get re-geared up. And next time, we're going to go deal with the hag. Who we totally saw this coming, right? Yeah, of course we did. But thank you all for watching. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. Leave a comment if you are so inclined. And we'll pick up from here next time. Take care until then.